do it. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it. Make your dreams come true. Just do it. Some people dream success, while you're going to wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible. You should get to the point where anyone else would quit, and you're not going to stop there. No, what are you waiting for? Do it. Good morning, Edie. Just do it. Yes, you can. Just do it. If you're tired of starting over, stop giving up. All right, thank you, Shia LaBeouf. We are now in the streaming mindset. Let's go. We're going to be doing some limb independence practice this morning. Something I'm not very good at, especially when I took, the last 3 weeks off because of the injury. Let's see how we do with this. Okay, so I've got a book that I'm going to be using. And actually, I'll show it to you here. So it's this book. It's called 50 Ways to Syncopation. It's by Dom Moyo. And it's got 50 ways. You can play through syncopation exercises and the 20 little charts that are inside of here. I highly recommend this book. You can get it on Dom's website. He's a former teacher of mine and phenomenal player. Dude can play circles around everyone. Okay, so I'm going to go through the patterns that are in this book, and I'm going to practice this one. Yeah, so we're going to warm up with this. So this will be swung cymbal. And the short notes, long notes, etc. It didn't go as planned. Oh no. I mean, that's part of the fun of programming. It never really goes the way you want it to. There's always like a new idea or like a bug that you run into, etc., etc. It's like, oh, well, that's not quite what I was going for. Let's see here. All right, so we're going to go through, we'll just do swung charts 1 through 5, and we're going to do this at 170. Yeah, 170. We're going to try and make it musical, not just technically proficient. So in every single one of these play-alongs, there's 1,800 hours of them on my website. All free. They're YouTube videos. But because there's a ton of them, best way to organize them all is on my website or my playlist tab in YouTube. But you can go into the timestamps for every one of them, and it will allow you to jump to a BPM. Oh, my volume's too quiet. Let's adjust this. Oh, let's try this again. Oh, here we go. Okay. You working on the event for the game? Nice. For the community event? 2, ready, and... There is a play along here that you can actually hear, but I muted it on your end because there's a timing difference. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and... You can improvise here on the first line, or, talk to your chat if you're streaming. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, ready, and... Read one of the rhythms wrong. Whoopsies. Alright, chart number 3. Here we go. 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and... Alright, we survived. My right arm definitely feels weird. It's like, wait, we forgot how to drum. Oh, 1, 2, ready, and... Whoops. Alright, last chart. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, here we go. Success. We survived. One would hope. Okay. Let's stretch and massage. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sticks and I'm going to hold them palm up. Let me change something real quick. There we go. And that one we're good. Okay. Alright, so you hold your sticks palm up. And then you're going to, let's do this view. Pull it in toward you, and you're back in palm up, except it's twisted. This is a good little stretch. 10 on 10 would stretch again. And to get out of this, you just go back out the way that you came. Now, if you do traditional grip, take it and rotate to one end and hold it there. And then rotate to the other end and hold it there for as long as you feel like you need to. Okay, now I'm going to stretch the underside, the tendons in the forearm. So you could do it 2 at a time on the drum. You could do this on the wall. The lower you go, the deeper you stretch with this. I'm going to do it 1 at a time. I'm actually looking forward to stretching my right arm since I haven't done that in quite some time. Thank you, drum injury. Well, not really a drum injury, but platelet donation injury, preventing me from drumming, if we're going to be more specific. And cool, so that hand feels good. Ooh, yeah. Just being gentle with the right hand. Right arm, I guess. Gotta be accurate, folks. My journalistic integrity needs to remain intact. Now what I'm going to do is stretch the top side of the forearm. Could do it 1 at a time like I was just doing. You could do it on the wall. The higher you go, the deeper your stretch. Or you could just do it like on your legs like this. Then you can do 2 at a time. Woo! And now we're going to stretch thumb to thumb. So for this one, you're going to do each one of the fingers together. It just goes twice as fast. Or you could just do 1 at a time if you feel like taking your time for your stretches. You do you. It's your stretch routine, and this one's mine. Index to index. Da, 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 da. And, ooh, middle and middle. I don't know if you heard that or not. A little ASMR popping experience. And cool. Ring, ring. Although my ring is around my neck. And pinky to pinky. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I'm going to massage with the thumb on the top and the fingers underneath. So we're kind of working our way through it like this. Okay. So that's the goal. Let's try and loosen everything up. Enemy ideas. Is this for the tower defense game? Enemies could be, let's see, pumpkins, witches, werewolves, vampires, zombies, Frankenstein, aliens, evil mad scientists, politicians. Switch into the other arm. Let's see. What are some other, like, Halloween? I mean, you could do, like, I don't know about copyright, but, like, famous villains from, like, Halloween, like Jason or Freddy Krueger, things like that. I used to know a bunch because, like, back when I was a kid, I used to be really into, like, vampires and werewolves and all that stuff. I knew, like, all the different types. You could go with, like, more mythology-related beasts, like a Medusa, a Hydra, etc. Yeety, I appreciate you stopping in. Good luck with the game. We're now going to do thumb massaging the palm, and then fingers are going to massage the back of the hand. Whoops. Meant to do this one. Actually, I should switch those hotkeys. It doesn't make sense now with my 3-monitor setup. It used to make sense when it was 2, but now I switched it. Which makes it so I can actually see all the chat, just all the different chats there, and then the actual camera angles and whatnot there. Nice. All right. Hands are feeling okay. My right arm is like not used to this right now. Now what I'm going to do, by the way, is massage from the base to the tip of the finger at least 2-3 times, kind of working my way up through that. Just trying to get it nice and relaxed. And you want to do this for each one of your fingers. If the finger's tight, do it 3 or 4 times. Otherwise, just 2 or 3. Should be good. Ooh, that finger needed this. And this one, ooh, that one's feels like it's gonna pop. And this one. All right. Well, let's go back here. We just finished our stretch and massage routine. So, stop. In the name of love. So, technically proficient was about how I played that, and I had fun with it. It was good. Not bad. All right, so let's find another pattern to play through. So, let's see. Right hand plays. Let's do this one. I like this one. So, number 4. Last time I did it at 140 and it was meh, making progress. Well, let's try 135 and make it more technically proficient. So for this pattern, what I'm going to do is short notes will be on the tom, while the left hand fills in on snare. While you play 2 and 4 on the hi-hat, so we have this with while we play. But the long notes are going to be on the bass and ride. You'll notice I'm actually using like a modified Julie Spencer technique on these. It's used in mallets, and that's just because I feel like it. It doesn't matter so much when you're playing at this speed, when it's just one player, but if it were like everybody on the drum line all playing the same way, you want to have a consistent technique, but for drum kit, it's not as important. Especially at that tempo. Okay, so we're going to do this at 135, and let's do charts 6 through 10. You're back. Welcome back. Yeah, time zones are no fun. The previous job that I had, everybody was remote, and there were so many time zones. So wait, you're at Pacific. Wait, you're at Mountain. You're at Central. You're on Eastern. It was difficult at times trying to remember, and especially because like Arizona, where I've lived my whole life, like we don't do daylight savings time, so people will change their times and I stay the same. So then they're like, wait, are you on Pacific or Mountain time right now? And be like, I don't know, I'm on Arizona time. I didn't change, you did. It's not me, it's you. All right, here we go. So we're gonna do charts 6 through 10. 1, 2, ready, and short notes on tom. Snare fills in while we do long on bass and ride. 1, 2, ready, aim. We survived. Just kind of meh so far. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, here we go. weird, right? It's funky. I can say that. I wrote it. I gotta write more of these. 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and... Nice, you're adding the scientist idea? Should name it Dr. O'Leary. The evil Dr. O'Leary. 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and... Alright, we survived. Sometimes I get people, when they respond to my stuff on like socials and whatnot, and they're like, go get a real job. Or just somehow judging what I'm doing with my life. It's like, I think I probably accomplished more than you have. I do have a PhD. I have made a lot of money in the past. Now I'm making none. But it's interesting how judgmental people are doing things. Especially when I was just doing this in my leisure. It's like, dude, focus on yourself, my friend. What's this one? Swung cymbal, hi-hat 2/4, bass drum plays the line. Nah. Nah. Nope. Nope. Oh, this one's one of my favorite ones. Okay, so this one is weird. It probably is copyrighted, to be honest. The theme most definitely. A lot of musicians think that their music is fair use. It's not. Hate to break it to you. Having taught university music and music education classes, a lot of the students think that they can get away with it. Oh, I changed it enough. I slowed it down. Nope. You're gonna get sued. Which, some high school marching bands have, because they, like, rearrange stuff. And even concert bands. And then they get sued. Which is no fun. And the more identifiable the song is, the more likely you'd get in trouble for it. Which is why I was saying, like, even just the imagery, like, if you had Michael Myers, Jason, like, it might be cool, but that's kind of iffy. Like Freddy Krueger, you can make something that kind of looks like or is inspired by them, but you don't want to get sued. I don't think it looks like fun. Okay, so what am I doing here? This one's fun. So we have ding, 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 ding. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, but then we have the foot, or feet rather. It's gonna be in 3/4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, or 1. is weird. And we're going to play it at 150. And we'll go back to charts 1 through 5. Again, jaredoleary.com/drum. All of the play-alongs for free. And we're going to go to 150. So we go into the timestamps, and we can jump to a BPM near you. Stay tuned. Whoops. My mouse rolled over. Didn't know it knew that trick. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and. Yeah, I'll respond to that when I'm finished with the charts. So there's a workaround for that. There's a reason why some music on YouTube is clearly not owned by the person on that channel. Alright, 2 more charts. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and. Woo-wee. This one messes with your brain. 2, a 1, 2, ready, and. Zero. Agreed. In binary. Okay, so let's talk about what we were talking about. So when you go on YouTube and you find that there's music on there, I won't pull any up because of, well, you wouldn't even hear it anyways. And it's like they've added lyrics or something to it. Or, I don't know, they put on like some kind of silly montage of just like stock footage and whatnot. They're trying to claim that it's like fair use. Let me make sure you can see that. Fair use. And whatnot with the transformative nature of it. It's not. And YouTube knows that. But the way that YouTube actually has it set up is that the owner of that music, like the record label or the artist or whatever, claims it as their own, and any ad revenue that is on that video then just goes to the owner. So this other person is basically working for the record label or the artist. So when you find music on YouTube that like you're like, I don't know how this person has that playing. Well, they're actually not making money off of it, most likely, because a lot of this is just automated in the background. Ask me how I know. Some of my stuff has been copyright claimed, like these play-alongs, and I'm like, no, I like literally wrote all of this music right here, and like it'd be like, this is clearly an interpretation of Bach cello suite. I'm like, no, this is clearly drum charts. Like, it's not even close to it. So sometimes it gets wrong with the copyright claims, but if they were correct, and when they go back and do the manual review and go, no, this is in fact a Bach cello suite, and it's by this performer, then that performer actually makes the revenue off of it. So there are some services nowadays that actually allow you to subscribe to it, and so you can pay for a license to use music that is copyright claimed and still be able to make some money off of it. Like YouTube Shorts is allowing you to do that now, and that's because of TikTok and whatnot, because they're trying to keep up with the times. But yeah, little fun fact in case people aren't aware of that. It is still illegal, but they get around the DMCA stuff by just giving the money to the actual copyright owner. I hear you. I have definitely done that before. I also I've got many stories of people that I know who have like didn't realize you had to press Shift Enter in order to create a line break on like a chat log or something. They'll just like send stuff midway through, or like send an email to a professor that just says hello, and then reply with the actual email, etc. Oops. That's why you put it on the like draft mode, so that way you get like 30 seconds or whatever to go. Wait, I didn't mean to send that. Let's see here. We're gonna find something else to play. I don't want to make this a long stream because I want to like not overdo it with my hands. Let's see. Oh, let's do that one. So this is actually not in Dom's book. So this one, number 51. So what I'm going to do is this. Playing 16th notes. Wow! Except the right hand is going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you're making a V pattern where you start here, you go to here, and you go to there. And then it just goes back the way that it came. Okay? You could use the Julie Spencer technique, just like switching your hand over, or you can just maintain whatever you want to do. Either one works. You'll probably see me switch between them because I don't care. I'm just playing. While doing this, you're going to read the charts with the bass. Etc. But it's not going to have like the 16th notes and whatnot. So last time I did this was 115, and it was technically proficient and fun. Okay. So we need to go to the straight charts. Nice. Glad you're able to release it. Hopefully that feels good. Like, it's nice to have that grind to get to the point of being able to release something, some kind of content. Having done that with curriculum, professional development, music, even scratch games, etc. The grind is fun, but it's also fun to see how people react to the content that you create. All right, here we go. Oh, gotta flip that upside down. I want to, here we go. My hand slip. I was off on 1 and 3. Whoopsies. Should take away my drummer license. That's no good. I want to, here we go. Again, this is all your right hand's doing. It's going back and forth like a V. I want to, here we go. Alrighty, we're surviving. One, a two, a 1, 2, ready, and. I had a professor who said, oh, here's a link to a paper by Rick Rollerstein, and it was actually a link to getting Rickrolled. It was on like April Fool's or something like that. It was funny. Your comment reminded me of that. Yeah, so I just like misread one of the patterns and was like, I'm off. It's hard for me to recover. So mostly it was technically proficient. The issue was just like reading it. So I was making progress on it. Okay, I'm gonna do another pattern. And then I'm going to do rebound with double strokes between the foot and the hand. What is that? Well, you'll see. Let's do this one. This one's one of my favorite ones. Okay, so 185 was meh. But 180 was good. 220, what? Oh, okay, so I was warming up on this. Let's try 185 then. Let's see how that goes. So let's do... Oh, well, let me show you what the pattern is first. So you're going to go 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a... With the foot, you're going right, left, both. 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 Well, you 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we're going to do this with straight charts. And then you just read the pattern on the snare. And let's try 185. We will see how this goes. Stay tuned, folks, for today's episode of Jared Plays Things, sometimes poorly. Uh-oh. A 1, a 2, a here we go. Oh, wow. That was perfect. Mentally, I was just like, wait, what happens? How's the pattern? Two, oh, here we go. Okay, that was better. We survived it at least. A 1, a 2, here we go. Apologies for that sneeze. The show must go on. Here we go. 1, a 2, a here we go. The Rick Rollers? Yeah. That could also be like a roller derby team. They'd all have to be named Rick, though. Final chart. A 1, a 2, here we go. Okay, we survived. Better than I thought it would be. It feels like the snare wasn't very loud. Okay, let's go back here. So that was 185. And it was mostly technically proficient. It was sight reading issues. I had fun with it. I enjoyed it. Success. Okay. The last thing that I'm going to do... You hit the drums once and already tired? I mean... There is a lot of stamina involved, especially people who do metal and whatnot, like when they just like move their feet like... like for an hour straight, and just like, oh, okay, well... I need to go practice. Okay, so we're gonna do something a little bit different. Oh, I think this was supposed to say 140. Or 145 to 149. So this was just meh. Let's do 130 to 135. So I'm going to play through an exercise, actually, that I was playing the other day. And this time, what I'm going to do is double strokes between the hand and the foot, etc. We're going to attempt to try this. It's a great way to work on doubles for the foot, which is something I need to improve. Okay, so we're going to do 130. Beep, bop, bop, bop. Then we go here, and full screen. We lost one stick. Man down. Thank you for the like, Aaron. He's over there. She'll be on camera here in a wee bit when I do some Fortnite in like 20 or so minutes. Unless she moves as soon as I move the setup. Because sometimes she does that. All right. Hoo-wee! 2 more reps. like how it's getting like extra notes. Because I'm just being relaxed with the foot and the pedal's just bouncing. Like that. Alright, yeah, so this is a fun way that you can work on diddles with your foot. So you just doing one foot, just the bass drum. I don't have a double pedal. So it's a great way you can work on that, whether you're doing it that way or you're like... You can work on diddles that way. Etc. It wasn't picking it up. The EAD10, you can't see it. Well, I guess technically the EAD10 is a drum module and the drum triggers are by Yamaha, but anyways, we're being a little too specific here. Okay, cool. 130 to 135, or 134 was fine. So 130. And quality of playing, mostly technically proficient. It's just, you know, the foot, when it gets too relaxed, whoops, it would get a little floppy. Yep. I enjoyed it. Cool. So my right hand survived, thankfully. You know, that would have been bad. But looks like we'll see how we're feeling tomorrow. I'll probably just take it easy and do like a technique day, just like slow stuff, just to make sure I don't overdo it. I don't want to re-injure my arm and whatnot. But stay tuned. I'll be doing some more drum streams hopefully tomorrow morning, unless I wake up and I'm super tired or something. But I'm going to tear this down and get ready for Fortnite here in hopefully about 20 or so minutes. So stay tuned for that. And thank you for everybody who stopped by on the different platforms. I do appreciate you all. And yeah, I'll see you here in a little bit. So goodbye.